I haven't listened to anything you've said in the last 20 seconds.
Damn it, Trevor. We had a shtick.
Line.
Two friends who hate each other.
Rude.
Talking science fiction.
It has become this cultural phenomenon.
Along with some special guests.
I appreciate what Star Trek did to me.
I would love to have this book get banned.
That wasn't acting. That was real.
Do you know what our YouTube channel is?
Absolutely not. No win scenario.
With Trevor and Dawn.
Okay, we're not doing that.
Boom.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Season 3 of No Win Scenario. I'm Don Schechter, and I think Trevor, are you nearby? Trevor? Wait, I hear you.
You look so ridiculous.
I think I smell. I look ridiculous. I love this thing.
I can't even look at your eye. The eye thing is
Not
so
my eyes.
creepy.
Would you like to tell the people listening to this podcast what is going on?
You're wearing a pair of Apple Vision Pro glasses right now.
I am. This episode's sponsored by Apple Vision Pro.
This
Maybe,
episode
please.
is definitely not sponsored by Apple Vision Pro.
I love this thing, Trevor. Do I look ridiculous?
You look absolutely
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
It is comfortable. It is awesome to watch movies this way. Ooh, something just popped up when I put my hands in front of me. Ooh, it's so fun. Now, hold on. You came to my house the other week once.
Yes.
You came to my house once.
Yes.
Yes, ate my food.
Yes. The food was very good.
My food didn't come as always. But you came to my house and you tried on this Vision Pro for the first time. What did you think?
I genuinely thought it was amazing. I watched some of Dune Part 2.
Dune Part 2.
And it was incredible, I have to admit.
Yep.
And you know, choosing my own movie theater background, just limitless possibilities. And then you had me play, what was that Marvel game you had me play?
What If? It's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, explain that.
Marvel's What If, I mean, in short, it just taught me certain hand movements that I could do to perform like defense attacks and offense attacks and stuff like that. And it was really,
It's very cool. It
really
starts
great.
with like, a character like pops up in your normal space
Yeah.
and you kind of get sucked into a comic book and then
Yep.
you're actually doing things in the comic in 3D. It's pretty neat. I love this thing for when I travel on planes because I go places, Trevor. I know you don't really usually leave
No,
your
I
house.
don't.
It's amazing I got you here.
Yes, it is.
But I like on planes, like putting it on and just like watching a movie in
like
like a huge
planes.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's great. So highly recommend. I know no one's really bought this recently, but I highly recommend.
I highly
Apple,
recommend
we are
them
ready
too.
for Trevor's Vision Pro if you want to send it over, but this is the future.
Really is. It's a pretty amazing piece of technology. I'll concede. I really liked it.
Speaking of amazing pieces of technology, I see you're wearing our shirt. Put it on.
Wearing our shirt.
The No Win Scenario
Yep.
podcast official prototype t-shirt.
Yep. Yeah, it's a prototype, all right.
No Win Scenario because
It's a prototype.
no one else has a podcast. Little typo there if you listen to our last episode, but I think No Win Scenario merch has got a life to it. The
Oh,
orders have
definitely
been
now.
flooding in. They're Do you
Yeah.
believe that?
No, I don't believe that whatsoever. No.
But I'm excited that we're here again in our No Win Scenario studio.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing has changed since last episode.
Nope.
No.
Still looks the same, but
I-
it still looks good.
It still looks good. I see a lot of pictures of famous people, myself. I don't see you anywhere.
No.
No?
No, I see one photo that stands out is the photo of William Shatner. It's you, William Shatner, and I believe Jared from Subway.
Oh, that is wrong.
is-
That is one of my oldest friends, Ed. Ed, I am so sorry. He listens to this,
Oh, really?
Yes, he does.
Oh, okay.
That is horrible.
I'm so
Or
sorry,
horrible.
Jared from Subway.
And we got Jenny Johnson's picture up there of Cisco from season 2 or season 1 of our podcast. I don't remember now, but our awesome painter up there of Cisco looking out at his reflection. Yeah.
Oh, it's so awesome that you didn't mention what TV show that's from.
Deep Space Nine. I love Deep Space Nine. We got a lot of Deep Space Nine references here. We've got Star Trek, Babylon 5, little Easter eggs, some product placement, something called Descendants. Yeah, what have you created up here?
Absolutely nothing.
And everyone is laughing because they all know that Trevor creates nothing but sadness.
He's not wrong.
Do you have anything? Are you miming my words? Like it looks like you were like saying the words as if I had lines, and you were like reading my part of the script. There is no script here, but his lips were like, as I was talking. Was it just an old person quiver? I'm confused.
Is that what mime? Is that what your mime means? Like,
That's what it looked like.
yeah.
No.
No.
Got nothing. Do you have anything to look forward to in life?
You know, based on the first episode, I was looking forward to that show Paradise. But
Paradise.
based on the second episode, I'm no longer looking forward to
I got to say,
Paradise.
former Dawn Turn is an editor on that show, and she's doing a fabulous job. Lyson Ho, good job. She was This Is Us editor, Paradise. I'm looking forward to watching it on my Vision Pro on the plane to Las Vegas because I go places, Trevor.
I bailed on it after the second episode.
Really?
Just wasn't for me.
Why is that?
I thought it got a little too
No spoilers, please.
hokey.
Hokey. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I heard it was a good sort of setup.
First episode has an amazing setup.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, I should probably give it a couple more episodes, but I don't want to. I've moved on to other things.
Trevor.
Yeah.
Trevor. We have a special guest, a special surprise guest.
A special guest?
Yes.
Oh,
For
boy.
Dawn's Tangent. Is everyone ready? We're going to set up the studio a little different and bring in our special guest. So everyone hang tight. But before we do, I think we all need to see Trevor's face behind this Vision Pro. This is the most expensive thing Trevor has ever touched.
This thing is thick with your face grease.
Put it on. He's slowly.
That couldn't be creepier when you put it on.
Well, for people listening, he's slowly, ever so gently, putting on the Vision Pro on his very large forehead and hat. Is that how I look? Do I look that ridiculous wearing it?
You look worse.
You look good. This is an improvement for you.
You look absolutely.
Yeah. What do you see?
I see absolutely nothing.
That's because
it's not
I
hooked up to the battery pack.
Oh, you did figure that out.
Yeah,
Huh?
I figured that out.
Everyone
right
in
away.
the studio, just take a picture of this guy like this. This is going to be his new, maybe your new LinkedIn profile. There you go.
These are my eyes.
Okay, Trevor, we'll be back with our special guest. Hang tight.
We'll be back. I don't know where the camera is, but we'll be
It's
back.
not funny when you do it.
We'll be back.
Not funny when you do it.
I'm hilarious.
It's time for the no-win scenario fun fact. Every episode of No Win Scenario is scientifically designed to confuse at least one listener, usually Trevor.
From the office to a first date, there's a lot of pressure to wear the right clothes for every situation. But clothes don't make the man. With Mack Weldon, you can build a wardrobe that looks polished in any setting and tells the world that you stay you wherever you go. They combine timeless style with modern performance materials to keep you looking good and feeling comfortable all day, no matter what's on today's agenda. Browse everything from shorts and polos to sweats and crews. Go to MackWeldon.com and get 25% off your first order of $125 or more with promo code MACK25. That's MackWeldon.com. Promo code MACK25.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. That's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. ZipRecruiter.com/zip.
Welcome back, everyone, and we are back with Dawn's Tangent that is going to be taken over by one of, if not the biggest no-win scenario podcast fan, Sam. Superfan Sam.
Definitely our biggest fan. He's listened to the podcast so much. That's how we got the Whole Food sausage endorsement. That's how we have able to accumulate $10 in ad revenue.
$10.51
Yeah.
as of earlier today.
As of earlier today.
And he's really the audience that we do this for. Sam, how old are you?
7.5.
7.5, ladies and gentlemen. And you are here live. Well, you're live. Are you alive?
Yes.
You're live in our studio. to take over Don's tangent. Don's tangent is now Sammy's tangent.
Can you go back and ask him his age again?
Sam, how old are you?
7.5.
No, I didn't have anything to say. For some reason, I was shaking my head, and I was shaking my head at something that you said, but it looked like I was shaking my head at the kid saying he was 7.5.
You did a retake for that?
Yeah.
Well, now it's all going in.
Okay. So
This is behind the scenes at No Win Scenario Podcast. Trevor has a comment and we just ignore it. Don's tangent. Don's tangent. All right, Sammy, I know you have some questions for Trevor today.
I do.
Take it away, sir.
Trevor, first question. How fun
wait, what is this? What's
He's got
going
questions
on?
for you.
You have questions for me?
Yes.
Don't interrupt our fans.
What? Okay. I'm not prepared for this, but okay. Go, I guess.
How fun is the podcast?
How fun
Yeah.
is the podcast? For me?
He has
Yes.
no fun.
For me?
Yes, for you.
It can be fun sometimes. Let me tell you this. It's fun when Dawn isn't speaking or isn't contributing in any way whatsoever.
Rude.
It's really fun when the guest is listening or talking to me and is not addressing Dawn whatsoever. That is when the show is fun. The show is fun when I talk because I bring the intelligence
Okay,
to the show. I bring the credibility
Trevor,
to the
enough.
show.
Okay.
Sam, you can cut him off, okay?
Okay, no, it's fine,
laugh,
it's fine,
Don't laugh
it's
at him,
fine.
Sam.
I won't.
No, you can laugh at him. You just don't laugh with him.
Okay.
Oh, who do you have next to you right here? You have a little panda bear.
Hello.
Hello, little panda bear. That's so cute. Okay, question number 2 from Sam, 7.5-year-old Sam to 5-year-old Trevor.
5-year-old.
Who was your favorite guest?
My favorite guest was an author named Derek Tyler Attico. He did the autobiography of Captain Sisko. I also liked the artist and painter Jenny Johnson. I also liked the author David Mack, who wrote the book on 7 of 9.
Yeah.
And I forget his name, but there was a guest who did TV screen, who did computer screen.
Hold on, Sammy probably knows who did Playback Supervisor, Star Trek Nemesis. I think it's episode 3, season 1.
I think it is.
Yeah, do you remember what his name?
Todd A. Marks.
Todd A. Marks, a 7.5-year-old, knows more podcast lore than Trevor.
And I was there.
And you were there.
That was
2 hours.
mind blowing.
Todd Marks. We love Todd Marks. You forgot. It's
I'm
been a
not-
few years. I understand.
I'm not talking about Todd Mark. Like, that was amazing.
That was amazing. Hey, Sam, 7.5-year-old Sam, who was in our Deep Space Nine episodes? Do you remember?
Wait, which one?
Which one he knows? What was your favorite? Or what did you like?
Well, what did I like about which one?
Oh, well, about when we had the reunion.
Oh,
Oh, do you remember who was on the guest?
yeah, I remember. 4 people.
There were 4 people.
I'm blown away. That's all. Keep going.
One of them was Toddy Slayton,
Todd Slayton, our friend.
Robin Morselli,
Robin Morselli.
Mark Lentry,
Mark Lentry.
and Kathy DeBono.
Kathy DeBono. Look at that. Trevor's mouth is wide open in disbelief because Trevor just blacks out every interview. He just doesn't remember what happened.
I mean, you're not wrong. That's
This young man
amazing.
listens to the podcast every night.
Sam,
every night, I'm told.
That is absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have any questions about the podcast for Trevor?
Oh, yeah. What is your favorite part about the podcast?
Trevor's tangent, of course.
No,
I mean, that
Sam, do you
is-
like Trevor's tangent?
A little.
A little. I like Don's tangent much better.
There's only been one Don's tangent.
What episode was that? I don't even know. When was that?
I don't know.
Was it Dune part?
I forgot
don't
about.
know.
I forgot about it. As
It was
soon as it happened.
207.
Episode 207. What is episode 207?
I like the very end
Yeah,
when you said
amazing.
in the one where you said, "Children, please go to bed."
That was aimed at you, probably.
I'm
Yeah.
so ashamed of myself.
You
This
should be.
kid is
Yeah.
like amazing.
Sammy, do you have a favorite episode?
Now,
Okay, you love them all, or you hate them all?
yeah, I love them all.
I love it. And what do we love more than the podcast? What do we love more than the podcast? Well, what do we love that's in the podcast?
Oh, what did I?
What do we always have to listen to?
The ads.
The ads. Good boy. All right, next question.
Why do you have a Trevor's tangent?
To get Dawn to stop talking about Deep Space Nine and Babylon 5 and to get things noticed that are outside of science fiction. You know, I watch a lot of foreign films. I watch a lot of independent films. I know that they don't necessarily have anything to do with science fiction, but I want our audience, as little as our audience is right now, I want them to know that there's more to it than just Babylon 5 and Deep Space Nine. Nothing against Babylon 5 and Deep
Well, actually,
Space Nine.
Sam has something in common. He watches Strange New Worlds, and he's watched a few episodes. So
What do you
have
think
that-
of Strange
one.
New Worlds?
One and a half.
1.5
One and a
episodes?
half.
You watched the musical one, right?
Yeah.
What did you think?
I liked it.
It's the best Star Trek show since TNG. That's what I
Next
think.
Generation. Okay, one more question, Sam.
No, two more questions.
2 more questions.
2 more questions. Where did you used to record?
Oh, when we were all on Zoom and just audio.
Yeah, we used to record all on Zoom. I would record out of my apartment. Don would record out of the office, usually. All the time?
All the time.
Yeah, he would record out of his office. I would record out of my home office, with my
Needy cat.
with my cat jumping all over me and making noise.
All right, Sam, next question.
Last question.
Last question.
When did you start recording with Dawn?
Gosh, I really don't know.
Mr. Don to you.
I think it was like 2023.
I think you're right,
I think it was
2023.
2023, yeah.
Okay.
Was it the fall?
It was probably the fall of
Fall
2023.
2023.
Okay.
I know specifically.
What?
It was during the strike. It was during
The actor strike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that we started because we were able to get a lot of guests.
Yeah, do you remember our first episode who our guest was?
Dave Blast?
David Blast, production designer,
Yeah.
Star Trek, Picard. And our second guest?
Liz Klakowski.
Liz
Yep.
Klakowski. Look at this 7.5-year-old. That's right. And then we had Todd Marks, as we talked
So
about.
embarrassing.
We cover all our guests so far? I think so.
No, not all of them.
Not all of them?
Not all of them.
What was your favorite episode?
I'm like red faced. This is so embarrassing.
Trevor is embarrassed that this young man knows more about the podcast than he does.
Yeah.
But Sam, before we let you go, what was your favorite episode?
I already told you, I don't have a favorite.
What do you listen to the most, though?
Ah,
He got kind of mean there.
Well, clearly you don't listen to him.
Do you like Doom Part 1, Doom Part 2, Part 2?
it's not Doom Part 1.
No, just
It's
Doom.
Doom Part 2, Part 1. And then Doom Part 2, Part 2.
Sorry, you're right. Do you like episode 2?
those episodes. I forgot about those too.
Brian Tam, right? We're going to see him soon.
Ham?
Brian Tam.
Oh.
Not John Hamm, Brian Tam. Okay,
But my favorite episode
Yes,
of
Sam.
the podcast
yes.
is episode 207.
207. Trevor, do you know what episode 207 is?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Sam, tell Trevor what episode 207 is.
Like, the intro is very, very short.
Okay.
There's no Trevor's tangent.
Thank God.
You liked it because there was no Trevor's
No,
tangent?
no.
Yeah.
The guests were my favorite part.
Oh, who was the guest?
There were 4.
There were 4.
There were 4.
This was the Deep Space Nine
This
reunion?
is the Deep Space
Yeah.
Nine with
Ah.
Todd Slayton and Kathy DeBono and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, rude. Robin Morcelli.
Robin Morcelli.
Toddy Slayton,
Thank you.
Mark Lentry, and Kathy DeBono.
Yep.
Wow. And so,
Good
Sam,
job.
before we let you go, what do you think you've learned from listening to the No Win Scenario podcast?
More sci-fi.
More sci-fi. Everyone, if you've learned nothing else, you've just learned more sci-fi from me and Trevor.
And me.
And I do think that Sam's coming for your job, Trevor.
My job? What job? Yeah, don't come for my job, Sam. Take a completely different route, please.
Listen,
For-
you're
for
going to be
your
so
own
happy,
future.
Trevor, when we get that check in the mail
Yeah.
or in my bank account.
Yeah,
my
right.
bank account, by the way. Always make sure it goes to your bank account first,
Yes.
Sam. That's
Okay,
what I would
yes,
like to let
yes,
you know,
yes,
right?
yes,
Yep.
yes.
Goes to your piggy bank first.
Yep.
And then you give Trevor the scraps that's
Right.
left over.
Actually, my piggy bank's full.
Your piggy bank is full.
Yeah.
Well, time to deposit it or invest it.
That's right. Is your piggy bank full, Trevor?
But But I do have a wallet.
Oh, my piggy bank's very empty.
All right, Sam. Any last words before you go?
No.
You want to say and stay tuned for the commercials?
Sure.
Go for it. Tell everyone to stay tuned for the commercials.
Stay tuned for the commercials.
Thanks for joining us, Sam.
Thanks for joining us, Sam. It was a lot of fun.
Will you come back and do this one day?
Maybe.
Did you know Don has a favorite episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine? Trevor has a favorite pizza topping.
Warning, the following ZipRecruiter radio spot you are about to hear is going to be filled with F-words.
When you're hiring, we at ZipRecruiter know you can feel frustrated, forlorn even, like your efforts are futile, and you can spend a fortune trying to find fabulous people, only to get flooded with candidates who are just fine. Fortunately, ZipRecruiter figured out how to fix all that. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. With ZipRecruiter, you can forget your frustrations because we find the right people for your roles fast, which is our absolute favorite F word. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day.
Fantastic!
So, whether you need to hire 4, 40, or 400 people, get ready to meet first-rate talent. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/zip to try ZipRecruiter for free. Don't forget, that's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. Finally, that's ZipRecruiter.com/zip.
Does your employer pay for training or education that could help you in your job today? Then, IT folks, this is for you. CBT Nuggets offers online IT training that's affordable and, dare we say, fun. From networking and cybersecurity to data science, CBT Nuggets has the training to get you through the workday. With our courses, you'll build real-world skills with short, engaging videos, hands-on virtual labs, and quiz questions to test what you've learned. Go to cbtnuggets.com and check it out. Our online platform launches right in your browser. No expensive hardware or software is needed to start. The best part? You can watch and learn at your own pace, on your schedule. cbtnuggets.com. It's IT training for all levels. From beginner-level courses to advanced network training, our expert instructors give you information that's informative, meaningful, and engaging. We've been helping learners for over 25 years, and we're a trusted name in IT training. So tell your boss it's time for CBT Nuggets IT training. Go to cbtnuggets.com and get started today.
All right, and welcome back. Trevor, I want to go back to our special guest for a moment. I want to say thank you. Thank you for allowing me to bring in our Superfan Sam to the studio. I think he's gunning for your job. I think he knows more than you. How did that make you feel?
I genuinely felt ashamed. I'm not kidding. I genuinely felt ashamed. He
Is it because he's
blew me out of the water. He knew every detail about every episode. I've forgotten most of the episodes. I forget most things within 24 hours.
You forgot to take off that weird Mass Effect sweatshirt over you. You're like hiding your No Win Scenario t-shirt.
You forgot to turn up the heat in the studio.
You're cold. Give this guy a blanket, huh?
Cold.
This old man needs a blanket.
You need a blankie.
Well, guess what?
Guess what?
We should have him on again one day, I think.
I'd love to have Sam on.
But we should have more guests on. What do you think? More listeners. I think the listeners, let's open our doors, open these studio doors to our listeners and bring them in. What do you
Doesn't
think?
Sam have a sister? Would she like to come on?
Oh, she tried.
She tried?
She Zoomed with you once a couple years ago, but it went poorly for you.
Yeah, but we should have her back.
We should definitely have her back.
Yeah, I think she would.
Absolutely. We should bring in Zoe. But now I want to talk about it is the 20th anniversary of Lost?
The
21st?
As of last fall,
Last
the
year.
20th.
We're like at the end of the 20th and a
Lost.
half Lost. And
Yeah.
you wanted me to bring that up for some strange reason. Do tell.
I love Lost.
You do.
Yes, I love it. I know a lot of people say it has flaws. It does. I know a lot of people detest the ending.
Yeah.
I love the ending.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I think
So
the ending's
explain
great.
the ending to us.
Well, I think
Explain the show to
it
us, Trevor.
follows. There is a theme that's introduced in the beginning of the show. Are you a man of science or are you a man of faith? And I think the show ends on the side of man of faith. Now, I am not a religious person and don't endorse any religion whatsoever. However, I've always thought of Lost as a character piece.
Mhm.
I'm not saying that the plot wasn't important, but I found the plot to be secondary to these characters. I enjoy these characters,
Characters are
very,
great.
very, very much. Shut up and let me finish. And I think J.J. Abrams directed one hell of a pilot. I think that pilot episode is one of the great pilots. And then David Lindelof, and I'm forgetting the other guy's name.
Once
I'm
again,
so
Trevor
sorry.
has not done his homework.
I
Do your
think
homework, kids.
They did a great job with the rest of the show. Yes, there were some bumps along the way, but the cast is great. Characters are great.
The characters are great. I agree
Huge
with you.
fan.
And it was I watched it sort of after it sort of was on for a few years, but it was a little bit messy. Like these people land on an island. Great, it's a survival story. Then there's this guy in a bunker who's got to press some button for some strange reason.
That was awesome.
Then there's a smoke monster. Then there's these other people, and there are all these random things that people, if you know, like there are flash forwards, flash sides, all those things. That's great. You expect when you're investing 7 seasons of a show that at some point, most of it, not all of it, most of it will make sense and be interconnected somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And that wasn't the case. I mean, people were expecting the last season to like explain and show how these things were connected or not. Didn't really happen. Right?
Yeah.
But that wasn't the criticism though. The criticism was that it was like this science fiction fantasy show that ended with this like religious tilt to it. That wait a second. Don't talk. That it wasn't the only show around the turn of the century or early 2000.
It ended in 2010.
Yeah, so like between like I think the early 2000s, a bunch of shows kind of that were science fiction, let's just call it for now. They, instead of ending in the realm of the worlds that they had created, they sort of like couldn't figure out how to end and went super religious. So I'll give you an example. I love Ron Moore's Battlestar Galactica. I'm mostly fine with the ending.
We watched the finale together.
Did we?
Yes.
I don't remember. I was a child. You were an old man. It was sketchy. I don't know.
Watched the finale
Okay.
together.
No recollection of that.
It was
Did you
awesome.
like it?
Yes.
Okay, but that had a very sort of religious tilt as well. And a lot of people were upset by that.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. So it was the same
We
sort
loved
of
it.
thing.
I mean, I remember
enjoyed
we
it.
loved it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. You know, it wasn't perfect. There's never going to be an ending for a show that's going to be perfect. Outside of Babylon 5, the absolute best ending for a show ever. I'm telling you. Sopranos is up there. But sci-fi, Babylon 5 ends up perfectly.
The Wire has an amazing
Wire's pretty good.
ending. The Americans has an amazing
Americans is pretty good.
ending.
But few
Atlanta.
shows go on for season after season and wrap up everything nicely.
Sure.
And so I think the criticism of early 2000 shows was that so many of them relied on a religious escape to explain stuff that didn't quite make sense. And I think Lost never had a plan going in. And that's the problem with J.J. Abrams, right? He loves the mystery box. He loves mystery. He loves, oh, what's that? What's that? And then he never really resolves it. So it was never conceived of as having explanations. And that's pretty frustrating when you're watching a show for years and years and years.
So,
Let
me
alone a couple of
clarify.
Star Wars movies.
I think J.J. Abrams directed the pilot, executive produced it, and then wasn't that much involved from. It was mostly David Lindelof and that other.
They should have
person
figured it out.
Show. I think what happened is that, which happened to a lot of shows, especially the X-Files, is that there was a plan. But the plan was supposed to be executed over so many seasons. But the demands of the network are like, oh, no. You're going to go on for 4 more seasons, 3 more seasons, 2 more seasons. And therefore, they've got to scramble to extend the story, to maybe make changes. And it ruins the plan. I mean, I definitely think that's the
hear
case
you,
with X-Files.
But no, X-Files, that's fine. I mean, that was a good episodic show for the most part. It would have been nice to have a more coherent story throughout
Well,
the
there
whole thing.
was. It was Mulder's sister,
Yeah,
you know.
but it was light touch, I
Right.
think. But going back to J.J. Abrams, Lost, at least the setup for Lost, you know, you're talking about like the remake of, not the remake, but the new Star Wars. It's not that new anymore, but The Force Awakens.
Ugh.
No real plan going from there. It deviated with The Last Jedi, but then when Abrams came back, he just ignored The Last Jedi and did some, you know, whole storyline that seemed to come out of nowhere for a lot of people. And I think that's indicative of a lot of his work. I mean, he gives a TED talk that I showed in my class when I teach this about mystery boxes and how they're great, and the mystery is so exciting, and going to a movie theater, everything's, you know, what's going to happen. And he does this bit in his TED talk where he brings out this box he got as a kid, a magician's box that's this surprise mysteries inside, like, I don't know, $20 savings or something. He's never opened it because the surprise of the mystery of what's inside this magic box is so enticing to him. He wants to keep that mystery intact.
And what does it do? Does it like it spurs his imagination?
I guess so. What could be in it?
Yeah.
But that's the problem is when he writes or directs movies, you know, he's so in love with the mystery that he doesn't seem to think about the conclusion,
payoff. Yeah.
the payoff, that when we finally get to that point where there should be payoff, it's just not there.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happened with Star Wars. It was what happened with the Star Treks that he did a little bit.
Well, not the first one.
The first one was pretty good, but
First one's
Khan,
pretty great. Oh, no.
I mean,
Into Darkness
was a disaster.
It's terrible.
So it's because the mystery, this isn't going to be Khan, this is John Harrison.
Yeah.
And then when Cumberpatch, what's his name?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberpatch says, my name is Khan, with his voice. It's the whole audience when I saw it in the theater was like, oh, groan, because it didn't matter for those characters in that story.
Right.
And it was trying to be such a mystery and withheld. So I think there's a lot of problems with that. So it's interesting that you liked how Lost developed, because it just felt like there were just random things being thrown into it. Just
I agree.
An audience intact.
I agree. But I think Lost took huge risks. It was very influential of its time. It was total water cooler television. Like, you watched it, and then the next day at work or the next day with your friends, you talked about it for 15 minutes, half an hour. It was just on that line between talking about a show on the internet and talking about it in person. Like, both things were going on. Now most of the time you're just discussing shows on the internet.
Right.
Lost had a social aspect to it, and everybody that was watching it, there are people that loved it, the people that hated it, but they were still watching it.
What's interesting, because it happened around Game of Thrones, the original run of Game of Thrones, where people would watch it and talk about it each week.
So that was a water cooler show.
Right, right. And I think a lot of people...
that has a rotten ending.
Let's not talk about that in this episode.
Yeah.
But it did make sense, I will say, because if you go back and rewatch the show, Daenerys is constantly saying, I'm going to burn them down and all that stuff. So it does track. It was rushed, and we're not, everyone can deal with that.
It was the sellout crazy lady garbage.
Yes. But it was a water cooler show.
Yes, it was.
And there been one since? Because I know I have a colleague who said, I don't think there's ever going to be one like that because of streaming and things like that. I don't know. I mean, people like when streaming services just dump a whole season and watch 6 episodes or 10 episodes. It's rare that there's a once a week kind of show now.
It might not be it's not science fiction or fantasy related, and it might not ever be at the level of Lost or Game of Thrones, but there's a TV show out right now on Netflix. It's a 4-episode miniseries that everybody I know is talking about. Have you heard about this show called Adolescence?
Yes.
Yes.
One take episodes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I'm just saying, again, not trying to get off on a tangent, but I haven't run into this many people talking about a television show all at once.
I agree.
It has become this cultural phenomenon, like worldwide, not just here, but in England and all these other countries.
And you know what? I'm going to watch Adolescence. You know how I'm going to watch it?
How?
On my Vision Pro, sitting in first class on my way to my next trip. So with that, thank you all for watching. Trevor.
What a jerk.
You got anything to say before we sign off?
I don't know. Watch Adolescence. It's not sci-fi related, but
how are they a sponsor?
Very, very, very disturbing, but very, very good.
Oh, sounds intriguing.
Yes.
Sponsor us, Netflix. Is that what you're saying?
I wish Ted Sarandos would listen to an episode or now watch an episode.
Come on, this is live. We got cameras everywhere. 1, 2, 3.
No-win scenario and sponsor us, but we'll get there one day.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't
Whole
know.
Food sausage one day, Netflix tomorrow.
Thanks for watching or listening. Remember to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. You can listen to us on Spreaker. Find us on YouTube, TikTok. Anything else?
No.
Instagram? I think we have an Instagram account. We
Instagram?
do. Instagram.
Yeah.
It's up there. More importantly, email us your fan mail or hate mail to Trevor, and he will read it.
I will.
And he'll read it on the next episode.
Do love reading the hate mail. My hate mail. Love it.
And you know what our email is? Do you know?
No.
This guy
Something
never does his homework.
Info at nowin-scenario.com.
No, just no-win-scenario-podcast at gmail.com.
No-win-scenario-podcast at gmail.com.
And
sponsored by Google.
That's not true.
Okay.
But Apple, we're here.
Yeah, we're here, Apple. In today's world, mental health is everyone's concern. If you or someone you know is in crisis, please use these resources. For U.S. listeners, call 1-800-950-6264 or text HELPLINE, all one word, HELPLINE, to 62640 or email helpline at NAMI.org. That's NAMI.org. For our international listeners, please visit suicidestop.com. That's SUICIDESTOP.com.
Lowe's knows that free makes everything better. That's why our rewards members get free standard shipping on the things they need and want, starting at Silver Key status every day. Savings for rewards members add up fast, so why wait? Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/shipping terms. Subject to change.